Welcome back, Gaming and Family, to another video. Always delighted, to have your company as we, seek to grow this channel. Now, what I'm here to discuss today is a very sensitive issue, and I know that you guys would have been aware of what would have transpired uh, in the third ODI match between West Indies and England. And to be honest with you, um, I'm going to say this up front. To be honest, I deliberately haven't spoken on the issue until I just try to understand the gravity of the situation. Uh, as you would have known, there was an issue between Alzarri Joseph and the captain Sheho and other team members, which would have escalated to Alzarri walking off the field. To be honest, I'm not sure of the full details of what transpired, right? So, but the I'm really upset about the backlashes that he has been getting over social media for the past few days. Uh, this is basically will affect Alzari's confidence, right? And I'm not saying what he has done is correct. I'm not saying that that is unacceptable at this level of cricket, right? Because there are a lot of stakeholders involved at this level of cricket, right? There are title sponsors and other sponsors, right? So at this level, we should be, operating with a certain level of decorum, right? So, and I mean, the issue would have been seen by the world, right? And I think that is the reason why Cricket West Indies would have had to publish a press release, right? And I'm going to go through that press release that was published on Cricket West Indies website on November 7, 2024 at 11:13 p.m. Right, and I'm going to read that article to you. But I just want to say personally, I think you know Alzari is a human being, right? And any human being can make mistake, right? And and this is a person who, whenever he is called up for West Indies team, he does not, shy away. He plays the cricket with, you know, his heart, and this is something that I admire about right? He's always available to play for West Indies, right? So he would have made this mistake, and and as I said, um, I'm not in agreement with the way that he would have carried himself uh, as a senior player, and that's not a good example to set for the younger guys, right? But I do understand that he is still a human being, and we are predisposed, to make mistake. Sometimes we just snap, for whatever reason, So I don't agree with some of the backlashes on social media that he has been getting. He I mean, Cricket West Indies would have announced a suspension for him, and I mean that, well, their hands were tied because things, it was seen by the world and they had to respond, right? But we as fans, we have to, give people chances. We can't be, you know, so harsh. All the things I've heard, I mean, this will not do any good to Alzarri's confidence. I know in himself he knows that he would have made a mistake, but we have to be more gentle as fans in the West Indies, and we can't allow our emotions, right, to to say so many derogatory things about a guy who would have, you know, always be available to play for West Indies, right? I do have issues with Alzarri, as I would have mentioned in other videos. He needs to, kind of stem the flow of runs from his bowling. He's a wicket taker. There is no doubt about that, right? But he needs to work on his control and being more consistent in hitting the good areas, right? So that he can stem the flow of runs. So, as I said, the behavior was very unacceptable, but I do understand that Alzarri Joseph is not a robot, he's a human being, right? And we would have seen a lot of catches and misfield, being done from his bowling, and that would have also contributed to the flow of runs from his bowling, right? So he's not a person that talks a lot. Well, from what I've seen on the field, not sure if he talks a lot in the dressing room, but what I've seen on the field, he doesn't talk much, and I I just hope that the matter would be resolved amicably between all parties involved, and that he will continue his cricket and this doesn't affect him too much going forward. Um, Let us be more supportive of our players, especially a player you know, who always make himself available to play for West Indies. Let us treat our players better, right? Everybody is predisposed to making mistakes. We are not perfect human beings, and I'm not here condoning the behavior of Alzarri Joseph, right? All I am saying is that let us be more supportive rather than, being, you know, trying to tear down, our players, because that doesn't do any good to his confidence, right? And on the back of such um, a good win, in that series against us, England, uh, it's just unfortunate that this issue would have taken center stage. The thing that should have taken center stage should have been uh, the series win. But I'm going to go through the press release now, and it is captioned Cricket West Indies announced a suspension of Alzarri Joseph for 2 matches. And it reads, Cricket West Indies has imposed a two match suspension on fast bowler Alzarri Joseph following an on-field incident during the CG United ODI at the Kensington Oval, Barbados. As part of Cricket West Indies' ongoing commitment uh, for upholding the highest uh, level of professionalism and integrity in the game. The incident, which involved conduct falling short of CWI standards of professionalism, we was reviewed in consultation with the senior men's coaching staff. Mile Bascom, uh, Cricket West Indies, our CWI Director of Cricket, addressed the situation, stating Alzarri's behavior did not align with the core values that Cricket West Indies upholds. Such conduct cannot be overlooked, and we have taken action to ensure the gravity of the situation is fully acknowledged. Joseph also issued a public apology acknowledging the incident and expressing regret. Quote, I recognize that my passion got the best of me, he said. I have personally apologized to Captain Sheo, my teammates, and management. I also extend my sincerest apologies to the West Indies fans. I understand that even a brief lapse in judgment can have a far reaching impact, and I deeply regret any disappointment caused. Cricket West Indies remain committed to foster a culture of respect, integrity, and discipline, both on and off the field. Right? So that is the article published by Cricket West Indies. It was a press release dated November 7, 2024 at 11:13 p.m. Right? So that's I mean the article. I mean that's what Cricket West Indies had to do. Right? It's I guess their hands were tied and they had to come to the fore with something, right? As I said, the incident would have seen by the world watching the game, and I guess this is the way that they had to deal with the situation. I mean, too much ban. Hope Alzar just reminisce of what would have transpired and do not allow it to damper his confidence after this impressive series win over England. You know, and I just hope everything will be resolved amicably, as I said before, and that all parties involved, everything would be okay between them. Sincerely hope that this doesn't affect Alzari's performance going forward, and I just hope that the team will continue to play some good cricket. Really was impressed by the way that we play in this series. We would have seen consistent batting, and I'm going to do a video on the third ODI, looking back on the performance. So stay tuned for that, and this is where I will end this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content. But as I said before, I just hope that the situation will not escalate any further, and that Alzari will return to West Indies cricket, and that it will not really affect his confidence, because he's our frontline bowler. And Alzari, as I said before, is someone who always make himself available to play for West Indies. He's not like the other senior guys who, just in and out, in and out. I'm not coming to this series because of personal reason. No, Alzari always make himself available, and we have to appreciate that about Alzari. You know, that says a lot about the commitment of this guy to the team and to West Indies cricket. So please, I'm asking you just to be more sympathetic or empathetic, whatever the word is, to Alzarri is that he would have made a mistake and he would have acknowledged it in this apology published by Cricket West Indies. And let us just put this behind us and move forward as we try to, make West Indies cricket better on the international scene. I thank you again, guys. We'll see you in the next video.